Hello Captains, and welcome back to Let's Play Star Trek Online. So today I'm going to play the next mission that has been released with the Mirror of Discovery update. I am of course talking about Illusion of Communication. I do kind of need to hurry here. Apparently as I logged on I just realized that I've got less than an hour before the server shuts down for server maintenance. Can you believe that? So we've got to finish this mission in less than an hour. I know that's hard for me to do because I love to drag on. You know how I love that. Okay, so in the last mission, Parapecum, we learned that Captain Tilly Killy from the Mirror Universe has both crossed over into our universe and crossed through time to the future. You guys helped explain to me that this was actually a part of and I guess a continuation of an early or midway season 1 episode of Discovery, and I had forgotten this episode. Of course I did watch it. I've seen all of season 1 of Discovery. The planet Pavho. I guess I kind of missed some stuff there. I probably need to go back and rewatch the episode. But apparently the ISS Discovery, it switched places with the USS Discovery when the whole switch to the Mirror Universe happened. So we spore drived into the Mirror Universe, and apparently at the same time they were spore driving too, and they spore drived into our universe. And so that transitional period there is kind of the whole basis for the last mission we played. That's why and how the ISS Discovery is in our universe, because they switched places. And then so basically she did not intend to come to this universe or this era in time, but it seems like she is then making the most of what has happened. She's here now, and she's like, well, I have this inside information about Pavho. I know its capabilities. I have this technology with the agonizer stuff, psionic weaponry, whatever. I can utilize it and use Pavho as a command base to take over the quadrant and the universe, because that's what she does, I guess. So I get it now. That makes sense. And that's basically the basis of the last episode, last mission. So now it's time for Illusion of Communication. Return to Pavho to stop a destructive plan that could threaten the quadrant.
Our information about events at Pavho is incomplete, but I believe the Terrans are undertaking a large-scale operation there. They have managed to coerce the planet's consciousness into serving their violent needs. Furthermore, they've turned Pavo's transmitter into a potent weapon. Time is of the essence. While the Alliance is mobilizing a larger response, we are, in effect, the first responders. It falls to us to do what we can to stop Captain Tilly and her crew before they solidify their control of Pavo. Failing to do so could be catastrophic. Ideally, we should return the Discovery and her crew to their proper time and space. Under the circumstances, removing the Terran presence from Pavo is the more immediate, logical need.
Now, a lot of people were also saying in my comments, and thank you very much for the comments, I read them all, why wasn't this the goal in the first place? It seems like we were very trusting of her in the last episode. We were very, very trusting. We were like, just take her at her word, let's help her. But really, we would want to be preserving the timeline. We would want to be protecting, you know, the different universes, the timeline. We would not immediately trust her. Our main goal would be, well, this right here, to get her back to her own time period. But it seems like we were very complacent in what she wanted to do in the first mission. So that seems a little bit out of character for a Starfleet character. Okay. Now we are going to get another 200 anniversary prize vouchers with this mission, so that's cool. Something called a Pavan healing crystal. We'll look at that. To get matters going real quickly here, I'm going to transwarp straight there, Because, like I said, we've got under an hour to play this, so I have got to get it on. Now, I am playing on my science character, as usual. This is the Doctor. He is science. I am flying the Crossfield or Spearhead, whatever you want to call it. They've changed the name on it like twice, but it's the USS Discovery. Illusion of communication. Back at Pavan.
Based on my readings, I believe the Terrans have managed to alter Pavo's song. Somehow, Tilly and her crew have manipulated it into a new type of harmonic waveform. This waveform is potent enough to realign the space around the planet, shifting it to a different quantum signature.
Oh, geez.
As a result, a number of interphasic rifts have opened within the system.
Interphasic rifts? Dang. For what purpose?
I believe she is attempting to bring things from the mirror universe to ours. Logic suggests an invasion force, based on previous encounters with the Terran Empire. We are not the only ones interested in this behavior. The time-displaced Klingons are moving to investigate as well. Considering previous encounters, the situation could become volatile quickly.
So we will have to fight the ugly knobby Klingons. Let's deal with this before it gets out of hand. Ignore some of my powers right now. They're in flux, literally in flux. I'm still working on all my bridge officer powers on this ship. So, yeah, I know. I have 2 high yields. Ridiculous. Okay, let's do scan the nearest portal, defeat Klingon scavengers. By the way, I am playing on advanced difficulty. Once again, missions will be started at advanced difficulty, so that means it will be very challenging, hard to hit. I could blow up a few times, so forgive me for blowing up.
Warning, ship is under attack.
I wasn't planning to fight first. I thought I was going to have to scan first and then fight it, but nope. Okay, now we scan. So we fight first, then we scan. This wreckage is from a ship, a massive one. If the Terrans were trying to get reinforcements through, it didn't work. I'm picking up life signs on several of the larger pieces of debris. Emergency life supports are failing. However, they don't have a lot of time left. Prep sick bay for casualties. Begin transporting. So we're going to have to save these Terrans. Okay, so that's basically it. Fight and save the Terrans. Got it. Well, that I can do.
Warning, ship is under attack. Target's shields have failed.
Pretty tough on advanced difficulty. It takes a lot to bring those Klingon battle cruisers down. Okay, that one's done. So she's trying to bring an army over here, but she's not doing too well at it.
Target's shields have failed.
Look at my ship spore driving all over the place. Ain't it pretty? Okay, survivors, bring them on board. Consult with sickbay. We've rescued several survivors. The uninjured ones are being held in the brig and the casualties are in sickbay. We found several who are cocooned in mycelial threads. Apparently, the wreckage passed through some kind of subspace mycelial network, and now several of the survivors are wrapped in these fungal strands. Will the cocooned ones survive? Too early to tell, but indications are generally positive. Apparently, the mycelial webwork is very durable. It may have protected them from the disaster that claimed their ship. Alright, keep me posted if their status changes. In the meantime, we need to get planetside.
I have the coordinates for the science station on the planet's surface. It is logical to assume that the Terrans have taken control of the research team and their facilities. It is logical to assume that the Terrans have taken control of the research team and their facilities. Preparing for an armed response would be prudent.
Well, I'm prepared, I guess. Let's go.
The research facility has already been attacked. We must see to the welfare of the researchers, if any survived.
Okay, so here we go. We're on Pavho. Blue trees, very pretty. This is really nice looking. I like what they did here. Looks like the researchers are in tents. Nice little camp they got here. I like these tents. Those are nice looking. Oh, here we go. Check on the Vulcans. Oh, they're all over the place.
Your assistance is appreciated.
So I'm actually doing my job as a science captain. I'm healing.
I have recovered.
I have recovered.
My injuries are
We
not
are fortunate
life-threatening.
that the Terrans did not kill everyone. They were more concerned with our research data and equipment. Our work appears to have given the Terrans what they need to communicate with Pavo in ways we cannot. They are now able to alter the planet's consciousness, causing it to reflect their own dark nature.
See, this is the thing. I never really truly understood the nature of this Pavho planet. I really need to rewatch the episode again of Discovery because it went really fast and they described and everything really quickly, and I guess I just didn't grasp the whole Pavho situation. It's a conscious planet, apparently. We will beam your people to safety before we deal with the Terrans.
Our security personnel should remain with us. We will need all the help we can get against the Terran forces. While trying to communicate with the planet, we have learned that it uses crystal matrices as transmitters. We have a small collection of crystal samples. They may be useful to re-establish the planet's normal biosphere, free from Terran
So
influence.
literally you can communicate with the planet through the crystals. It's weird. It's weird, right? Is that weird? Fetch Poppin crystal samples.
I was able to take readings of the area. Terran technology is not subtle, especially agonizer gear. I am reading it in several nearby locations. A meadow, a riverbank, and a narrow pass. I am also reading several Terran life signs in those areas. I do not expect a warm welcome from them.
So we
There is a
need to
canyon
turn
that
off the
exits to another
agonizers.
glade of Pavan life a short distance to the south of here. Logically, the Terrans would seek out places where they can use their technology to attempt to subvert the planet.
Alright, keep out an eye for their devices. So we need to destroy... What is that? We need to destroy the agonizer stuff and the Terran stuff and
The device there, near the crystals. Disable it to interrupt the Terran's hold
ah,
on
the
Pavan.
agonizer. Okay, they're using the agonizers on the crystals. Got it. Got it. Okay. Oh, we can place an uncorrupted crystal right there. Okay. Counteract the devices. Oh, and it turns blue. It goes from red to blue because we made it good. That's kind of cool. I'm just going back here to make sure I didn't miss anything else. Okay, so that's what we got to do. We got to make the planet blue. And we got to take out these guys. So this stuff here kind of leads us to where we need to go. Look at that waterfall. I don't think I've ever seen a waterfall in Star Trek Online before, or if I have, it's been a long time. There's not many maps. Well, I guess, okay, New Romulus has a waterfall. So, yeah, okay, there's that. Actually, this almost kind of looks like New Romulus in a way. Huh. That's so beautiful, though. Okay, so we gotta take out these guys.
Enemy targets on sensors.
They can hold me. They have a hold ability, apparently. But I got way more abilities than they do. I'm barely using all my abilities. Disable the agonizer. Put a crystal. And watch it turn blue. Blue, baby blue. There it goes. It's turning blue. We win. Let's see. What shall I use on them next? Anti-time entanglement field? Nah, I'm saving that for when I really need it. Let's do that and a that. Okie dokie. Uh-oh. Cutscene.
We should continue before the Terrans send reinforcements.
Too late,
Curious.
I'm guessing.
I sense something. They are attempting to communicate telepathically.
Of course they are. That's what they do, right? It's a planet that is a telepathic planet. Reminds me of a telepathic picture plant. From Star Trek Voyager. Remember that?
Angry.
Uh-oh. I think we just lost him. Are they gonna turn him against us?
Kill them! Kill them all!
Apparently so. I actually did not see that coming. Oh crap. They thought they had me. They did not. So now I gotta take out the Vulcan team too. Dang. I have a little marker here, but it's not doing anything. Oh, there we go. Treating.
Fascinating. The Terrans have used their agonizer technology to induce a state of hostility in the Pavan biosphere. It is lashing out, using its empathic powers to project its pain and rage into other living beings. If the Terrans are able to do this on a large scale, the planet could serve as a massive telepathic weapon. It would be able to subvert or kill anyone, anywhere. We should disable this technology wherever we find it on Pavo.
Pretty powerful. Why didn't the attack affect me?
An interesting question. I believe the biosphere has a stronger connection to myself and my team. It may have instinctively struck the most familiar minds first. That being said, I do not believe it will continue to exclusively attack the members of my team. Only those with the ability to harm the biosphere will be immune.
Are you able to continue?
Yes. Now that I have experienced the psionic attack, I can take steps to shield my mind against it. The security officers, on the other hand, do not have my level of training in the mental arts. It would not be logical for them to continue on with us.
Very well, we'll beam them up. I guess. Turn blue, my friend. Turn blue. Defeat Terrans in the mountain pass. Beautiful landscape, though. Obviously, that's just a background image, but I see where they're going here with this, and this area is really nicely done. Put together very well. Looks really good. That medic is the most resilient medic I ever seen in my life. Was taking all those hits. Oh, we got a force field. Place crystal. And watch it turn blue.
It seems that in addition to using their agonizer technology on the planet itself, the Terrans are blocking access to the central pillar with force fields in selected areas. Doubtless, they wish to prevent interference in their captain's plans.
Alright, disable force fields and stop the captain. Can do. Like I said, this is a really nice design. They did a great job on this planet. Oh, there's the big pillar. I remember this thing from the episode. I guess it's just like a big transmitter.
Good. Seriously. I sent my best to deal with you. My best. And here you are, alive and kicking.
Her mouth ain't moving.
Bravo!
It is illogical for you to continue, Captain. Whatever you are doing to Pavo needs to end.
Ah, the famous Vulcan logic. Get it straight. Pavo and I, we're just getting started.
Looks like I have to take those out on the corners.
Oh, and that part about sending my best at you? I lied.
Okay, so yeah, whatever. We can deal with it, right? What do we got to do? Defeat Captain Tilly? That's it? Oh, okay. Let's send her some nano probes. She likes those. She's mine.
Flanking damage detected. Personal shield losing power.
Why don't I give you a little taste of my big gun?
Flanking damage detected. Personal shield losing power.
Disable the controls to the left before she forces Pavo to release a lethal wave of psychic energy.
Ooh. So, okay, guys, you go down there. I
can do this all day. You? Not so much.
Did I do it? I think so.
Enemy targets on sensors.
Oh, that one doesn't have a disable.
Enemy targets on sensors. Personal shield losing power.
Time's up. Ready to die?
No. But you are almost ready. Okay, I see what's happening. She's going to activate each one. I gotta disable them.
Disable the controls to the right.
Ever had an agonizer down your throat? No? You're about to.
Enemy combatants in close proximity.
It's not fair. She's healing. I get her down quite a bit, but then she heals back up. I guess that's the point, huh?
Now this will be a real treat.
Yeah, now she's going to become
For me.
untargetable, and now I got to go take the other one out. Okay, I get it. I get it. Yeah, forget you. Let's go get this thing first.
Disable the controls behind the spire.
You just got to my last nerve and jumped all over it.
Dude, fight. Do something. That wasn't too bad.
Personal shield losing power.
Come on, I almost got her defeated. Yeah, there we go. We got her, right?
Well, this is definitely not how I saw this ending.
She's pretty tough.
You know it's only a matter of time. Ugh. Before we beat you, right? You don't have the stomach to stop us.
She's doing something.
But we're more than capable of ending you. And I intend to make that happen.
That seems unlikely. Your campaign of terror here is over, Captain.
Oh, I'm not done yet, Vulcan. Till next time, you assholes.
What did she just do? She used the thing to transport somewhere?
Fascinating.
Yeah, very fascinating. What the heck?
Interesting. She has somehow used Pavo's transmitter as a long-range transporter. Tilly could be anywhere in the quadrant now. If we are fortunate, we might find further clues among the Terran equipment. They did go to considerable trouble to arrange this site.
Alright, we should check their gear. That is really cool, though. She used it as a long-range transporter. I guess you can do that with that. Wow. So she literally could be anywhere. She got away. She got away. Dude, why are you inside the barrels?
I think we have found all we can here. It may be advisable to return to your vessel so that we can deal with the situation in local space.
We got a phaser sniper rifle? Okay. Sure, if you say so. Maybe we should, like, dismantle all this equipment first, though?
Now that you have secured the research preserve, we must find a way to return the remaining Terrans and their vessel to their proper time and space.
Recommendations?
We can use the ion storm to send Discovery back. Specially modified probes can amplify the storm in specific locations. This can generate a localized ion effect and open a gateway to the proper point in space and time.
If you say so. Convincing them could be difficult.
Indeed, especially given the Terran predilection for hostility.
Shields up, fire to disable. I like how that's our first option. It's like, let's not even try to convince them to return home. It's just shields up, fire to disable. Okay, well I guess that's what we're doing then.
Ship is under attack. Rear shields failing. 4 shields failing. Right shields failing. Hull integrity below 75%.
Well, we disabled. Now what?
This is pointless. As much as it pains me to say this, we surrender. What are your terms?
Stand down. You need to return home.
Fine by me. Tilly slinked off to parts unknown and left us to die. I'm the captain now, and I say send us back if you can.
Very well. Return to your initial entry position and don't try any tricks.
Your display has been updated with the locations to place probes around Discovery. Once the probes are in place, they will trigger an ion flare to open the gateway that will take Discovery back. Agreed. The time-displaced Klingons are still out there.
Oh, we got the Klingons to deal with.
And they have shown a distinct interest in destroying the Discovery, along with all of us.
Alright, Helm, take us to the launch points. Tactical, keep watching for Klingons. So we're gonna have to do this and fight Klingons.
Keep those Klingon ships off us!
There's none on you, but okay.
Warning.
Oh,
Ship
there
is
they
under
are.
attack.
Came out of nowhere.
Target's shields have failed.
Got him. Not too bad. I imagine it's going to get more difficult, though. Yep, another wave.
Warning. Ship is under attack. Target's shields have failed. Four shields failing.
Okay, got him. One more.
Warning. Ship is under attack.
Now we got several ships.
Left shields failing. Four shields failing. Target's shields have failed. Rear shields failing. Right shields failing.
Ion storm intensifying. Soon it will shift Discovery and any ships near her back to the 23rd century.
Target's shields have failed.
Our shields won't last long if this keeps up.
Did he mess up and say 25th century? I need to go back and listen to that. It sounds like he said he's going to send us to the 25th century, which we are already in.
We're ready to leave. Now! What's the holdup?
Well, we have
Target's
Klingons,
shields have failed.
you know.
Four shields failing.
Huh. Maybe we shouldn't have been
This is Discovery.
inside
We're
that
moving into position.
barrier thing. They're gonna send us into the past
Get
too.
those Klingons off our back! Otherwise, this is gonna be a real short trip.
Shields are critical! We're losing them!
Emergency power to shields! Now!
Somat to Discovery. Prepare for transit. Probes are in position. Activating in 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Did it do it? Is it sending them too? Oh, it's gonna spore drive them all. What the heck? Okay, now everybody's got spore
The
drive.
ion storm
Spore
is
drive
cleared.
for everyone.
We're receiving standard readings from Pavo. It's broadcasting its song as normal. No aberrations, no distress calls. It would seem things are returning to a calm, peaceful level.
That's good news, I guess.
Once the research team is able to resume their duties, we will begin to analyze the impact of agonizer technology on the Pavan ecosystem. Considering what we have just witnessed, it will be logical to make sure Tilly and her crew didn't leave any unexpected surprises on the planet as well. For now, I believe we can safely depart the system.
Not yet. So, who are these allies that are out here? Oh, these are the other ships she tried to bring through, right? So they didn't make it. They're just out here burning on fire, and I guess we're just gonna leave them. Yeah, that's wonderful. Okay. And somehow the planet magically fixed itself after they left. I would think we would need to take apart all the stuff she left on the planet. I guess I'm a little confused because everybody's spore drived out. I thought it was going to be some kind of like anomaly. Like they came in through an anomaly, but they go out with a spore drive. Everybody gets a spore drive. One for you, and one for you, and one for you. Everybody's sporing now. That's great. So Captain Tilly is out there. Tilly is out there. She's in the universe, our time frame, in the 25th century, plotting and planning. Who knows where she is or what she's doing, but she's out there. She's out there. We've also got to remember, because one of the earlier missions under Age of Discovery, I think it was Downfall, one of the Klingon captains is also in this time period. Something. Turduncan. Captain Klingon Turduncan. What's her name? Turkey. Captain Turkey. It starts with a T, right? Anyway, she is here also in the future. But she's not from the mirror universe. She's from the regular universe, just in the past. Whereas Tilly is from the mirror universe and the past. Are they going to meet up? Are they going to have an adventure together? Is there going to be a storyline there? I hope so, because we need to pick up on that. That was left hanging, and we got nothing. Absolutely nothing. So maybe they'll answer that one, and then of course we got to find out with Tilly what happened with her as well eventually. I guess eventually they're going to have to conclude this storyline too. We got two different threads going, two different storylines in a way going. I hope they merge somehow and it all gets figured out. Let's depart system.
The ion storm has
I didn't realize how powerful Pavo could be. Pavo, which is a Star Trek Discovery invention. It was never in any other Star Trek series. But apparently Pavo is this incredibly powerful planet that we never knew about in any other Star Trek series that has the potential to pretty much take over the universe. I mean, it has the power to, if you use it correctly, to direct agonizing psionic weaponry at anybody, no matter their location. That's pretty devastating. Who knew the planet was that powerful? And it can transport you anywhere in this space. It's got a long-range transporter built into the planet too. Yay! I mean, kind of an OP planet, wouldn't you say? It is an OP planet. So yeah, Pavo, it was a Star Trek Discovery invention. We've never seen it or heard of it in any other Star Trek, but somehow it's now the most important and most powerful planet in this in our galaxy so far, because it can control and do so much, because it's conscious. It's a conscious planet. It has crystals. You communicate it with crystals, and it's conscious. That's weird. It's weird, is it not, guys? Is this just out of left field for you? Because it is for me. Pavo is just left field territory. I'm sorry. And we've never heard about it in any other series, and all of a sudden it's the most important planet there could be. Okay. Why have we never heard about it before then? So that's a thing.
It will take some time to evaluate the impact of the Terran occupation of Pavo. The agonizer technology they used to manipulate the planetary biosphere was invasive and damaging. I am concerned about the effect it had upon the Pavan ecology, and how that will affect future attempts at interaction with the planet. The fact that Captain Tilly remains at large is troubling. Her technological prowess and propensity for violence should make her presence in this time quite disruptive. Should she acquire current technology and return to her own time, it is possible that she will rewrite history as we know it, turning our universe into one more like her own, if not worse. In the meantime, we both have our duties to attend to. It has been agreeable working with you. Live long and prosper.
Well, let's take the Pavan healing crystal, because I want to see what that's all about. Got my 200 prize vouchers, so I can add that to my ship reward for the anniversary ship. That definitely helps get me there. 520, I'm halfway there already, more than halfway there. Let's look at the Pavan healing crystal. Plus 239.2 hit points, remove holds and stuns. So it goes what? In your devices? Yeah. Goes in your devices. Let's see if we can activate it on ESD. Just to see what it looks like. May have to go to a ground mission, but I'll just see here real quick. I just want to see what it looks like when you activate it. It looks like it's just going to give you some more hit points or health. And remove holds. The Terrans have some kind of hold ability they were using quite a bit to hold me. That's all the Terrans want is a hug. They just like to hold you. Yes, Doc. They just need a hug. That's their whole problem. They need a hug. Alright, can we activate the thingy? Oh, we can. Okay, so that's what it looks like. It just does a little green circle. I guess I have more health now. 1176. I don't know what it was before. Plus 239 hit points. Shield regeneration. 50% shield resistance for 4 seconds. Grants perfect shields for 4 seconds. Perfect shields have no bleed through. Okay, well, anyway, that's what it does. That is the reward. Not really something that I'll use. What is that? Plus 239 hit points. And what would be like a medical tricorder? Oh yeah. So if you're a science character, for example, and you've got, you know, science kit modules, a medical tricorder is going to give you way more hit points anyway. So, yeah, that's the reward. Not really sure how beneficial it is, but see if there's any details on it. This device heals the target and their bridge officers. So it does heal your bridge officers too, cleansing them of negative status ailments. And it prevents the use of an additional hypo or shield charge for several seconds. So it's pretty much like a hypo or shield charge. It's got a 5-minute cooldown. It's a quick heal to target player and their officers. It removes holds and stuns. It places a short shared cooldown on other ground devices like the shield charge and hypo. So that's what it does. But it's got a 5-minute cooldown, so it's not very useful. And yeah, now the server's coming down in 15 minutes. We made it just in time. Whew, I was worried about that. So, yeah, this is really not something that's that useful to me. or any of my characters, honestly. Not really a reward I would need or else. And the 5-minute cooldown makes it very difficult to use because you can use a hypo a lot quicker than that. The cooldown on a hypo is a lot shorter than that, right? What is the cooldown on a hypo or a shield charge? I forgot. Do I have something I can use? Here's a large shield charge. Let's see what the cooldown on a shield charge is. I'm just curious what the difference is because it's 5 minutes for the crystal. Yeah, it's like 15 seconds for a shield charge or a hypo. So see, you can use those over and over again. But the Pavan crystal, you can only use once every 5 minutes. So not useful at all, to be honest with you. Not useful at all. And the hit points it gives is not a lot. So you're better off using hypos and shield charges. Not a great reward, to be honest with you. Okay, well, there you go, everybody. That is the new mission, Illusion of Communication under Mirror of Discovery. All it pretty much does is open up more threads for storylines. We did not conclude anything. Yes, we got the ISS Discovery home. Good, great. But we've got Captain Tilly out there, Killy from the Mirror Universe, causing havoc. We still have the open storyline from Age of Discovery, Downfall, where we come into the future. The Klingon comes in the future. We have that problem to deal with. So there are many open storylines with the with the Discovery era universe, the 23rd century Discovery era. And yeah, I guess the Mirror Universe in turn as well. And we need to bring all these storylines together and conclude them. We just keep opening up more threads here. And again, I'm just kind of weirded out by the fact that why not just continue Age of Discovery storyline? Why make this whole Mirror of Discovery just 2 missions? And Age of Discovery is also just 2 missions, Secrets and Downfall. Why not put these 2 missions under here and, you know, make this an actual, you know, thing? I don't know. It's weird how they've organized it and all. I don't know where they're headed here. I really don't. But I do hope that we get the storylines answered eventually. But anyway, as for the mission itself, Illusion of Communication, I enjoyed it. The space battle was quite nice, taking out the Klingons. And then on the planet, we got to actually fight Terrans. That's always fun, because I like their powers that they use. So that was a nice little challenge there. Captain Tilly, at the end, she was the boss battle. Not too bad. I see where they were going now with that. You take her down to a certain health, she activates a thing, you disable a thing, you bring her down to health again, she activates a thing, you deactivate a thing. You do that like 3 times, and then finally you take her down and she's able to be defeated. So she's not able to be defeated until you go through all 3 rounds, which keeps you on your toes, keeps you using your powers, and that's pretty cool. And then she keeps throwing Terrans at you for each of the things you had to disable. So that was a pretty nice little battle there. Pretty good ground battle. I enjoyed that. But that's pretty much it. Had some good space battles, some good ground battle, a storyline that is potentially interesting. I just don't know where it's going. This planet Pavho that has come out of nowhere. It's an invention of Star Trek Discovery, the TV series. Never been in any other Star Trek, and now all of a sudden it is like the most important planet. It's the most powerful planet. You can take over a whole quadrant with it. It's got this powerful consciousness that has psionic weaponry power and can transport. I don't know. It's just kind of strange. But that's where we are, and that's what we've got. So anyway, that's my playthrough of this mission. Now what I plan to do in the future is play these 2 missions again. I am going to do them on my DSC Starfleet faction character. That is the Discovery faction, Discovery era faction character. I have one of those characters, and I'm interested to see if the storyline or recognition is different, considering I'm also from that time period, the Discovery era you know, will the dialogue be a little different? I'm really interested to find out. So I'm going to play those 2 missions on that character, and I'm going to record that as well. So that is what to expect next. Alright, thank you all for watching my playthrough. Stay tuned for more.